to be drawing in a game and expect that we are supposed to sit back and be okay with the draw and trying to push for a winner now is termed arrogance. It's quite weird.
The point
because
is that,
because the point is that everybody's playing to win.
No, but
everybody's playing to win. So
hi guys, welcome to this episode of our podcast. My name is Dennis and I'm here with
Patrick.
Okay. So Chelsea Liverpool just ended. The game was hosted in Stamford Bridge and it ended 2-1. There are a lot to discuss in the game. A lot went well for we Chelsea fans and Liverpool not so much. So we're going to discuss and analyze the game and see where the game was won and lost. So, bro, let's jump right into it. Where do you think this game was won and lost for you?
Yeah, so I think it was a game that was quite interesting. In the beginning, first half, as a Liverpool fan, I didn't really enjoy the first half because I believe that we played a very flat game.
Okay.
But I believe that all in all, the 90 minutes was very competitive and it was a tough one. Chelsea-Liverpool games have never been an easy game for both teams.
Okay.
And at every point in time, we believe that anybody who comes in that game, regardless of your position on the table, for bragging rights, you don't lose your game. You have to try and win. So today was tough. I think about coming to this particular game, Liverpool has had its own challenges. I believe that we have been a bit flat in our game. I don't know if the players are yet to gel. Maybe we'll come to that.
Okay.
But I believe that the pace at which Chelsea plays with now is quite a strong one. And if you don't have a strong defense to stop that pace, you have some challenges. So it was a tough game and we had some good moments. I mean, at a point when we drew, it looked like we're about to take over the game.
Yeah, that is where I have to have a problem. But I feel Liverpool lost out of arrogance.
Arrogance?
Yes. You see, if you go to your opposition's home and you are 85th minute, 86th minute, see out a draw. Liverpool believe that they are the team that goes out and win the last minute goals. And I think this is where they lost the game. If they are just contained and just say, let's go away with the 1 point and then we come again. Because the whole game, Liverpool didn't show up. They were really struggling. And you see, when I watched their game in the Champions League, the way they chased the game to try and win, I knew there was going to be effects of this game because the boys were tired. They chased that game for almost more than 70 minutes. So they did a lot of running and it still didn't happen for them. So I thought this game, you have enough experience to win the game. So they need to just contain Chelsea. Chelsea will always make mistakes and you are going to get your moment. But they tried to go with the running and the boot for boot. And I think if 85th minute you are 1-1, just take the 1 point and go. Why would you try to go and win? And then you were exposed. And that's why Chelsea won.
I mean, as a football fan, I'm surprised you're saying this. I mean, people have been against Liverpool for some time now because of our last minute goals that we've been scoring. So anytime we are scored, people are quite happy. But then to be drawing in a game and expect that we are supposed to sit back and be okay with the draw and trying to push for a winner now is termed arrogance. It's quite weird.
The point
because
is that,
because the point is that everybody's playing to win.
But
everybody's playing to win. So the strategy we had just didn't work for us. It is not arrogance.
You see,
at any point in time, if you are playing a game and you know that you have the possibility of winning, why don't you go for it? Why would you sit back and say that going for it is arrogance? It's not arrogance.
No, a league is about putting points on the board. Last season, you came to Stamford Bridge and you lost 3-1.
Yeah.
So you know that, you don't have a good record at Stamford Bridge. You've been able to come on a draw 1-1. We have just about, I think the goal came in the extra time.
Yeah.
So just contain the game, take your 1 point away. Because as you sit here, I'm sure that the 1 point would have been good for you if you had not won. But the fact that you were trying to go on a counter attack, that's when Gravenberch lost the ball. And then we had to sort of get you on a transition and score. I think that because it has gotten into your head that you always get last minute goals, you expose yourself because you believe that we are Liverpool and we can get another late goal.
Why? How come So first of all, nobody goes into a game and plans to score last-minute goals.
No, but
so how do you make an analysis about last-minute goals?
This last-minute goals thing, it's when you analyze it, there's so many things going on there.
Okay.
A team like Liverpool, with how much you spent this season, over 400 million.
Yeah.
Everyone in football is expecting you to dominate games and win for fun.
Yeah.
That is not happening. If you are getting last-minute goals, your coach needs to pay attention to that because it means that you struggle to score goals. And he needs to pay attention and see what is causing us not to be able to dominate and win easily.
Okay.
Because at some point, it was going to catch up with you. Against Crystal Palace, they did it to you. Last play of the game, they scored the last-minute goal. Today, we did it to you. Last play of the game, we did it. We got the goal.
Okay.
So I feel there is something that is not gelling well with Liverpool. This game, I didn't give Chelsea a chance. My mind was that we have a lot of injuries, and with Liverpool and the players that you have, you are definitely going to dominate and win this game comfortably.
Yeah.
But the way you played, I can see traces of the midweek game that you played. I can see that players were tired.
Yeah, so I think that it should be expected that we went into the market, we got all these players, so all eyes are on Liverpool.
Okay.
All eyes are on Liverpool. So people are expecting some kind of football from us because we have Isaac, we have the Florian Wirtz, and it is fair. I think it's quite understandable. But any coach who is playing or who is managing Liverpool, and I mean, of course, I'm talking about Slot, will definitely know that there are games that maybe we score last-minute goals, which doesn't necessarily sit well with all the games that we've played because he knows by now that he has a lot of work to do.
Of course.
But what I'm saying is that if we play games and we are scoring last-minute goals, it's part of football.
No, it is part of
football. So what I'm trying to say is that there's no team or game that you go and play that's going to be an easy one, regardless of the number of. We've had stars in teams like Real Madrid and stuff. They still even get scored.
I know.
So what I'm trying to say is that we played a game with Crystal Palace. Last minute they scored a goal.
Yes.
We played a game with Chelsea. Last minute they scored a goal.
Okay.
Why does Liverpool's last minute goals become a problem?
It's not becoming a problem. When you go away, consolidate your points.
Why would I want to consolidate when I know I can run at it and win?
0 points is better than 1?
It's not.
Yes.
But you take your chances. We could have also won equally.
But here's the point that if you had just contained and taken your 1 point away, you'll probably still be on top of the table.
Well, we didn't come for 1 point.
Okay. So that's what I'm saying, that your arrogance exposed you.
No, but no. Honestly.
Yes.
To watch a football game.
Yes.
And say that a team should have accepted a draw.
Football is about strategy.
And the fact that
this is not a tournament.
No.
This is a league.
That is your strategy.
Okay.
Not the Liverpool team strategy.
I'm enjoying the win.
Yeah. So the point is that if a team decides to go for the win, even at the 97th minute, it is not called arrogance.
That's fine.
It's never called. I expect Chelsea to be happy about winning the game that they played today. Because like you rightly said, you are not expecting to win the game.
I mean, we have 9 players injured. So
if you have won the game, it doesn't make the opposition an arrogant team.
No, you are. Because for me, that's my opinion.
Because I believe that where we are as Liverpool now, it is expected that most people want to see us fall. It is normal in football. It is very normal.
They want to see you fall.
Yeah, of course. As an opposition.
But of course, no opposition.
That is the point I'm trying to make. So I'm saying that you sitting there as a Chelsea fan and winning the game, you can comfortably call us trying to push for a win.
I think it was arrogance.
But I don't think so, because at any football game, of course, I don't think that if getting to the end of the game was an end-to-end game, Chelsea was also pushing. If Chelsea had lost the game, it would have been arrogance. What do you call arrogance?
The fact is that these 1 points at the end of the season may become very important for you.
But then it's like
because you are going for the title.
League. You are saying it's a league.
It's a league, exactly. So
so you win some, you lose some. It's not a big deal.
That's fine.
We've been in this position before.
Let me ask. For the past 3 games, Liverpool have lost.
Yeah.
Do you think it's an issue of new players have come in and they are not able to find their feet yet? Or the coach tactics have been found out?
No, I don't think it's a coach tactics. I think that there's a lot of gelling to be completed in the team. The team chemistry has not yet been solidified yet. I think there's a lot of pressure on quite a number of the players as well. Of course, if you have such a price tag on your head, like Florence Waits, there's a lot of pressure on him now because everybody's expecting that we bought you for this amount, we're expecting you to do this.
Okay.
Isak also has that pressure, but Isak, I think, he's now gelling up into the team and all whatnot.
Okay.
So I think it's a league. With time, maybe the coach will get his tactics right, know who to play and pair.
Okay.
Know who to bring in at which particular time. But so far, I believe that playing the EPL is quite tough because anytime you win a league, when you come in the next season, you're playing every team. Nobody takes you for granted. Everybody comes at you hard.
Of course.
So I think the coach has a lot of work to do now to improve the situation. But I don't believe all is lost. I think there's a lot of room for improvement.
Do you think Konate is being scapegoated?
Scapegoated?
Yes, because it looks like every mistake that comes from the defense is sort of pinpointed at him.
Well, I mean, at
some point, I think he was even taken out of the game.
If there's a goal to be scored and the defender that is tackling is not Konate, I don't think we'll jump onto Konate.
Really?
So, I mean, at what point? No, if Van Dijk makes a mistake or Kekes makes a mistake, why would we mention Konate? It wouldn't make sense.
No, but over the past weeks, I've seen that most of the defeats have been landed on his doorstep.
No, but why would anybody blame him if it's not his fault?
The defense is a unit. You can't single out one person.
Okay.
You can't single out one person.
I mean,
to the point where the coach even took him out.
Yeah, but then
played Gravenberch there.
Yeah, but then it's football. I am the coach. I'm on the sideline. You think the coach took him out because the fan says you should take him out? No, the coach took him out because of what he was seeing in the game. So he had to change him. So he's not being a scapegoat. And if what the fans are saying is actually reflecting on what the coach is doing, then it means like the fans are saying something that's right.
Okay.
Because I don't think that Konate was blamed some years back when he was in the team.
Okay.
If Konate makes a mistake, we would have to say it. And I think for some time now, if you listen to most pundits, everybody's talking about Konate. At a certain point, it's like he's lost concentration. It's like he's not too sure of what to do next. And it's becoming a problem.
Do you think his head is turned because he doesn't want to sign another contract?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think
that you can get a good season out of him.
Well, maybe yes or maybe no, but I don't think it has to be a loss of because of Real Madrid he's playing that way. But I just think that he needs to wake up. I think he's just being a bit too playful.
Okay.
He needs to take the games a bit more serious.
But Van Dijk is a leader. He needs to be able to sort of
Van Dijk is still a very solid leader.
Yes.
And I think that he's commanding the line a lot. So, and if you realize most of the errors that Konate makes, he tries to cover up for him.
Okay.
But the point is that if Konate is messing up, that blame can't be put on Van Dijk because he's the leader.
Yeah.
Konate knows the role he has to play and he has to set up. Because at the end of the day, the coach has a decision to make when you're playing a game. So if Konate are not playing well, I even need to bring a midfielder to play your position, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll do that.
What's happening with Salah?
Well, I think we've got the best out of Salah over the years.
Is it a confidence in, after the game, Van Dijk said something that a lot has happened on the field and off the field. It looks like there's something going on the, I don't know whether it's a dressing room or something, but it looks like Salah is just a shadow of himself. Like, I don't know, because I can't say it's confidence, because he has enough experience to know what to do. But Salah is not the Salah we've seen in a long time.
Yeah. But I think, to be fair to him, I mean, as any normal human being, over the years, playing this EPL with the talent that he has exposed all this while. I mean, I think, to be fair to him, it only makes sense if at a point you are lacking the kind of finishing that we're expecting from you. Salah might be missing some of these chances, but the weird thing about Salah is that at a point in the league when it matters most, he will show up.
But so far he hasn't.
Well, yeah, I mean,
there's no time that your team needs you than when you're losing.
Yeah, but then the fact that Salah doesn't score in a game that we are losing doesn't mean, the season has started, he has scored some goals.
No, you see, the stats show that Salah is taking less shots. Gakpo has taken 15 shots.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Sabolai has taken 13.
Yeah.
Salah, of all people, the whole season has taken 9.
Yeah, and it makes a lot of sense.
So is it that now he's trying to put the responsibility of scoring? You didn't have a striker then.
Yeah.
So now he's now trying to play the role of a winger.
Yeah.
And so, okay, I'm just going to be crossing in the balls and trying to set people up rather than taking the responsibility of scoring myself.
Yeah, brilliant. So if you monitor the games that we played recently, even last season, if you realize with the introduction of Gakpo, Salah likes to cross in the ball a lot of times now. Yeah. So the Salah that we knew who will try to score a goal now tries to flip in the ball into the box and get a header or something out of it.
Is that not taking something away from his game?
Not necessarily. I mean,
Salah has never been a traditional winger. He always prefers to come in and shoot. He's not a winger to cross the ball mostly.
But then his crosses have helped.
Yes, if he gets 10 chances, the possibility that he's going to shoot 8 and cross just 2 is very high.
Yeah.
But now it looks like he's not shooting as he used to. I don't know whether it's a confidence thing or what it is. And if you're giving Salah a 400,000 a week contract, I believe there is a responsibility of him to show up.
No, so the Salah that we have in Liverpool team now is still going to be the Salah that we know.
Okay.
Now, I don't think that we are expecting Salah to be performing as he was some years back.
So I give him that contract.
Yeah, pardon?
Why give him that contract?
Because he has a huge role he plays in the team. If Salah is not scoring goals, his presence in the team is a big deal, and you and I know it. Salah doesn't necessarily have to score a goal to feel his presence. For some time now, his assist has not even been bad at all. So if Salah is in the game and Salah is not shooting and scoring the goals that he used to score, it doesn't mean that Salah is not being. And the thing is that we need to realize that one, Salah, the kind of tackle that he receives from defenders is different from when any other player receives a ball. So yes, and it's true. And if you have a star in your team and is being tackled, anytime the ball goes to Salah, he's actually surrounded. So the point is that Salah is still very much in the Liverpool team. Of course, I mean, there's small room for complaints because we've so lost the past 3 games, but Salah is still very impactful in the Liverpool team. Very impactful.
Why are you conceding more goals now?
We've always been conceding goals.
Not when Slot came.
Yeah.
The thing that he was compared with Klopp was that Klopp played a metallic type of football. We attack, you attack, and he decided to stabilize it. So you were not conceding as much.
Yeah.
What has changed this season?
Well, nothing much has changed. Well, I believe that, like I was saying, maybe there's a lot of work to be done between the pairing of Konate and Van Dijk at the back. And maybe the coach would have to look at those things. I know the latter part of the season we're trying to beef up the defense, but I think the deal fell out. We're trying to get McGay from Crystal Palace. Yeah. So, I mean, I think that we've been struggling to keep a clean sheet, which is quite problematic. Yeah. But I believe that, like I keep on saying, the coach has a lot of work to do with regards to those things. Yeah.
Well, me as a Chelsea fan, I'm very, very happy because I think that going into this game, I think not a lot of Chelsea fans gave us a chance because all our first team, the most important guys, are injured. So we were actually hoping for a draw and be able to at least see it through. But I mean, to win, I think we are very, very happy. So to us, I mean, we say kudos to the boys and the coach. I think today too, we went away with a red card because our coach got a red card. I mean, for the past 4 games, we've always had a red card, and the discipline in the team needs to be looked at because, I mean, Enzo Maresca as a coach, if you are getting a red card, what are you going to tell the boys who are also getting a red card? Because you are supposed to be the disciplinarian in there. And
well, I mean, to be fair to your coach, I mean, sometimes the kind of restrictions they want to put on them in such heated games is quite unfair because this is a Chelsea-Liverpool game. Yeah. If there's a call that he doesn't agree with, he'll be very dramatic. And
I think they protect the referees too much.
Yeah, I mean,
because sometimes it's very obvious.
And I think it's that the referees on the lines who call those, because they actually call them.
Yes.
You know, they call them to come over. And I don't see why they are too. They should just cut them some slack sometimes.
Okay. Yeah. Do you still think that you are going to beat us now to the title?
Oh yes, I mean definitely. So I mean, it's. Arsenal has been in this position for a very long time. I mean, most of the time, every season, Arsenal will get to the top and whatnot. It's a long season. I mean, Manchester City is coming, Chelsea is coming, Liverpool is coming. We're all playing. But I think that it's a good thing. Anytime you get to a particular position, it's good to enjoy that position. You know, so Arsenal is happy, which is fine. But then I believe that the truth of the matter is our coach has a lot of work to do. We have wonderful players. In fact, it really hurts me when it comes to Florence, because when I see his work rate in the game, in fact, when he was even brought in today, he gave a very wonderful flick on to Salah, which I felt as though Salah could have ended the pass. So he's good. I've seen his touches. He's not a bad player. He has a lot of pressure on his head. I think that the coach should work on that, because a lot of fans will come at him, social media, we bought you for this amount, he's not scoring goals. So he personally needs to work on that. Then the coach has a role to play in that, so that at least he can get the best out of him.
Obviously, he's struggling with his confidence. Does it help that the coach starts him from the bench?
Yeah, it does actually. This particular game, I really knew that he was going to start him from the bench.
Why?
Because I think the games that we've played prior to this one, you realize that there was a lot of pressure on him. So it's okay for him to bring him from the bench. And I think that even when he came from the bench, it was quite impactful.
Okay.
I mean, a player like Florian, if you're not a Liverpool player, the only time you see his performance when you've heard that he scored a goal. But if you're a Liverpool fan, you actually pay attention to the kind of passes he's making, the kind of tackles he's carrying out and all that. But then, of course, I mean, anybody out there who knows the amount of money he was bought with is expecting that, Florian scored a goal or he gave an assist and the person scored. If that has not come up yet, he's going to get the critics at him. But I think it's quite normal in football.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, guys, join the conversation. Let us know your thoughts on this game. Liverpool have lost 3 games in a row. Do you think there's a cause to worry? Do you think that they are going to be able to turn things around? Or do you think that they are going to fall off the title race? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. See you